to my channel. I cannot believe that it's the end of February already, so I've got a bunch of February favorites for you across the beauty spectrum in any events, and I've got a couple of great products that I really want to share with you. Some of them will come as no surprise, but some of them might be new to you, so I thought let me round them up and bring them to your attention because I'm absolutely loving them. All of these products have really stuck with me through the whole of January too, and then the whole month of February as well. So let me start with foundations. So I've got two foundations here, and neither of them will come as a surprise to you, but I thought I would pick a high-end foundation as well as a drugstore foundation for you because I think both of them are phenomenal. I think the payoff of both of them is just fantastic. So depending on what kind of type of makeup that you like, if you really prefer high-end stuff, I would really recommend the Clarins Everlasting Foundation. It's got SPF 15 in it. It's got the soft velvety finish on it, which is incredible. It lasts all day, and it's one of those foundations that seems to improve throughout the day. So I love this. This is definitely, I would say, one of my top two foundations. I think I would have to have a hard think about what the other top foundation would be. I love the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Foundation. I really do love that one. And I love Lancôme's foundation. Foundations from Lancôme are just beautiful. They also have that velvety finish. So smooth, so flawless, so airbrushed on the skin, which is exactly what this does. And I absolutely love it. I also love the the Estee Lauder double wear foundation, but I find that the double wear foundation is very heavy on the skin, so it looks beautiful on, but if you don't like that heavy feeling on your skin, then just skip that and go straight for this Clarins Everlasting Foundation because the coverage is absolutely beautiful. It looks natural on the skin, but it's full coverage, which I love, so it doesn't look like it's caked on at all. It is just phenomenal. So this I have spoken about before, and I'm very, very sad that I'm on the final pumps of this foundation. I've really been like, when you take the pump and you have to press it 1,000,000 times to get enough product to apply. So I need to go and replace this ASAP, but I'm going to be doing so because this is phenomenal. One of the best products, one of the best foundations I've ever tried. So definitely go and try that out for yourself. And if you're not in the market for a high-end foundation, I also have the same kind of finish, the same kind of texture, the same kind of coverage in the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation. So as the name suggests, it is a matte foundation, but it has got that velvety finish that I think is just so, so beautiful. And it's quite light on the skin, so you feel like your skin's still breathing throughout the day, but you've got the coverage. This is also a phenomenal foundation for long wear. So it says it's 24 hours, and I would also say that this one kind of improves throughout the day. So you always have your foundation looking flawless the entire day. So as far as drugstore foundations, I would say this is the one to buy. Don't even bother having a look at other drugstore foundations because it's not worth your time, it's not worth your money. Just go straight to the counter that has the L'Oreal Paris products and pick up the Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation because it's great. What I also love about it is the packaging. It's in a plastic tube, which is not really usual for a foundation. So you don't have to worry about dropping it. So, I know a whole bunch of people have lost their foundations. They're expensive, high-end foundations because they've actually dropped the bottle when they were traveling or staying over at a friend or something like that. So you don't have to worry about this with this tube. So it also allows you to push out the final bits, which these glass bottles on normal foundations don't allow you to do. So you end up losing a whole bunch of product right at the end, whereas you can really get your money's worth out of this L'Oreal Paris. So this is a huge winner in my books. So both of these foundations, absolutely fantastic. If you're wondering what shade I've got in the L'Oreal Paris, I've got 11 Vanilla, which is just like half a shade darker than my natural shade. So I like to transition when my fake tan is coming off. I'll go from a dark shade and then I'll use this, and then when I get back to my final shade, I have got Ivory in the Clarins Everlasting Foundation, and that is my perfect skin tone. So enough rambling about the perfect foundations, which I really and truly believe that they both are. I'm going to move on to bronzers, and I am now loving this Elizabeth Arden FourEver bronze. So it's 4 as in number 4. FourEver bronzing powder. So it is a quad. It has got a cool tone bronzer, and then it's got a little bit of a warmer tone bronzer as well. So what I like to do is mix up both of them, and I find it really works to carve out a line here to contour my cheekbones. I think it looks natural. I know makeup is not natural, but it gives you a natural kind of look. It doesn't look harsh. It doesn't look like it shouldn't be there. It really looks subtle, but enough to pull your makeup together. So I apply it down my cheekbones, and then I apply it along my hairline. That will stop probably in the center of my forehead and leave that a little bit blank, and then just blend it all through. So that's the way that I use it. I have got so much use out of this that this now, I did mention in a vlog, I now carry this in my gym bag, and that's a true testament of whether a product has become my daily go-to product, because when I'm in a hurry and I'm at the gym and I don't have much time to do my makeup before I head into the office, I need to rely on brilliant products. I need to have not many products. I need to have a few products that do the job really, really well, and this definitely has found a place in my makeup bag for gym. So then I go ahead and I mainly use the bronzing shades, but then I also use the blush and the highlighting shade too. So the highlighting shade, on its own, probably not blown away by it, but that is probably because of my skin tone. It's very difficult for pale skin to reflect a good highlighter. So I'm not the candidate that can speak to the true testament of a highlighter, because I'm too fair for it. But so don't take my opinion on the highlighter in this quad to be the be all and end all. It's just my skin color. But what I do like to do is mix the very pink, it's like a bubblegum pink blush, together with the highlighter, so that I get a little bit of sparkle or a little bit of something a little bit extra in the blush, and then I'll apply it like that, and it gives me a good color payoff. I'm actually wearing it today, so if you're wondering what blush I'm wearing today, it is that. I'm also using the bronzer from the palettes as well. And that's not to say that you can't just take this quad over here and just stick your brush in and swirl it all around and off you go. So that's just the way that I apply it. It's not necessarily to say that you must apply it that way, but that's one of the things that's so great with a product that gives you 4 shades, because you can do so much with it. And if I'm also tight for space and I don't want to carry too many products, I will use this quad as an eyeshadow palette as well, because there's enough here to create a very soft, natural, beautiful look as well. So long as you have your makeup brushes with you, like 1 or 2, perhaps 3, and you've got your bronzing brush and your blush brush, you can pretty much do everything. You need a foundation, a mascara, and this. That's it. That's all you need. So definitely worth the money in my opinion, and a huge shout out to Elizabeth Arden for this fantastic product. Moving along, I have got 2 lip products to mention. I have this incredible Lancôme product. This is the L'Absolu gloss cream, and this is in the shade 319. If you want to make notes of that, it's 319. It is the most wonderful shiny lip gloss. It's in the most perfect color in my opinion. This is my ideal kind of shade. It is a pink with a touch of peach, and then there are actually little gold shiny flecks inside. So you've got that super wet, glossy, beautiful, beautiful lip that I think is just so fantastic. This to me is the ideal shade They also have a true red in this lip gloss, and I do have it, and I need to wear it because it's calling my name. But this, on a day-to-day basis, I generally go for something with a little bit of pink, nothing too much or too daring, but I do like a color pigment. I generally get a bit disappointed if a lip gloss doesn't have a color pigment in it. So this one I think is so fantastic. It's so comfortable to wear on the lips, which is also so important to me. I hate it when you've got like a horrible texture on your lips. No. This one is just so fantastic. So I can definitely say that I've probably worn this solid for about 6 weeks, because I was wearing it in Mauritius, I was wearing it throughout January, and yeah, I'm madly in love with it. So I really love this. 319 by Lancôme. So go and get yourself this if you're looking for a lip gloss. Then if you're looking for a lipstick, I have an absolute new favorite. This very rarely happens, but this one has become one of my favorites very quickly, and this is the Urban Decay shade in Nude. So I think it is the most perfect nude. I'm wearing it today, if you were wondering, and I have worn this every single day non-stop since I got it, because I'm just madly in love with it. I feel like it goes with any kind of makeup look. I think you could wear a bold, smoky eye, sexy to the max, and you could use this, or you could go completely subtle, completely neutral. You could even just do a little bit of concealer, mascara, and this lipstick, and you'll look absolutely beautiful and put together. So I really love it for the fact that it is so versatile. And I have to mention again, being pale, I have to be careful of nude lips, because it can actually wipe out my lips, and that's never the intention that I want with a nude lipstick. I just want it to be as close to a subtle lipstick as possible, but still there to be something there, you know what I mean? So when somebody looks at you, they think, okay, she's pulled herself together, she's got it all together. So I also really love the fact that a lipstick can really add to your confidence. It's the weirdest thing, but it's one of those simple things that if you're just not feeling yourself, or you've just lost a little bit of confidence in yourself, and you just want to improve your inner morale, it's amazing what a brand new lipstick can do for you. It just boosts your mood, it makes you feel more confident, and that's one of the things that's really so special about makeup. I know a lot of people think makeup's so superficial, but for that reason alone, I think it is so empowering. It's empowering that a woman can just not be feeling herself, go to her makeup drawer, find a fantastic makeup shade, apply it, and feel like, okay, world, we can do this. We have got this together. So that's what this kind of shade has done for me. You know, just when you're starting to doubt yourself, you just apply this lipstick and you're ready. Let's go forth and conquer. So really loving this Urban Decay Naked. Is it Naked? Sorry, I think I said Nude. It is the shade Naked. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. I do love this to bits. Then if I can move along a little bit to skincare, so that's going to be my next section of this video. I'm going to start with cleansers. So I'm going to take you through my nighttime routine quickly. At the end of the day, to take off all my makeup, I have been loving, clearly, because this is empty. This is the Elizabeth Arden Ceramide Replenishing Cleansing Oil. And I have only got a couple little drops left of this thing. It is a fantastic product. I find that now that I've tested a whole bunch of facial oils, that you get a different texture from using each one, and a lot of them leave a residue on your skin after you've washed them off, so you feel like you've still got a film of oil on your face, and I really don't like that, because I always worry that my skin's not clean enough then, because whatever you've rubbed into your face has moved your makeup but not taken it off. So this one, I can honestly say, does not do that at all in the slightest. It's It moves all your makeup so quickly. So all your mascara will come off, your eyebrow makeup will all come off, your lips, everything. They will all be removed. And then if you apply a little bit of water, it emulsifies. So it creates a little bit of a different kind of texture. So not an oil-based texture. And then you can rinse it all off. And by the time you've rinsed it all off, there is no residue of oil on your skin, which I really, really appreciate. So this is fantastic. It removes everything I could possibly imagine. It's so great at being a cleanser for taking off your makeup. So I have mentioned many times before that I do dual cleansing. So I always feel like you need to remove your makeup, and then that's not enough. You need to actually clean your face. So that is always my first step. It's phenomenal. I'm so happy with it. I need to go and replace it, clearly. And then lately I've been going in with the Cetaphil. Now I mentioned this during Vlogmas that I found Cetaphil in Dischem, and I know that dermatologists always go on about this. They like people to use this because it doesn't have all these million different ingredients with perfume and alcohol and whatnot. So it's a very soft cleanser, and this happens to be the face and body one for all skin types, and they say on it that it's a non-drying mild formula, and I feel like that's exactly what it is. So after I've gone and used oil to remove my makeup, I'll go and wash my face with this. So it's not a foaming face wash, it's more, I would say it's almost on its way to being a cleansing lotion kind of thing. Yeah, probably a cleansing lotion kind of vibe, but it definitely does the job, and I really love it. I don't feel like after I've washed with a foaming face wash, when my skin goes tight afterwards, and I'm scrambling to get moisturizer to put on my face to try and put back the moisture in my skin, because it feels like paper thin and tight from harsh soaps, and a lot of face washes on the market do exactly that. So I've now gravitated away from that, and that's quite good for me, because now I feel like I'm not running desperately, frantically trying to get moisturizer on my face. I could even just let my skin breathe, which has never before happened. So this combination of the oil and this cleansing lotion kind of Cetaphil vibe, it's working perfectly on my skin, and my skin is completely, absolutely clear. So very happy with that. My skin's obviously very happy with that, so I can highly recommend it. Then if I move on from there, I have another empty product. I'm so sad about it. This is the Clarins Double Serum, and it's finished. I'm so sad. I think this is, I don't even know how many I've been through of these. I just go through them over and over again, have done for years. It is a phenomenal product. I feel like Clarins products for your skin are just fantastic. They're pretty gentle on your skin, and I really like that. So the serum, they did repackage last year. I'm sure I mentioned on my channel. I definitely mentioned it on my blog. There is a blog post with a full review of this, so I won't talk about it too much. But this double serum, if you're looking for a new serum, this is the one to get. It is wonderful. And the thing that you can do with this serum is put a pump of it into your foundation to give you a glowy finish on your foundation. Then finally, I have to mention my Clarins Hydra-Essentiel moisturizer. Now, I have been using this since May last year. I did mention on my channel at some point in time that I was so devastated because I had taken a new one with me to Croatia and ended up leaving it in Croatia. So I was very upset about that because it was brand new. But I've since gone through another one. They are fantastic. I'm not interested in looking at other moisturizers at all because this is just the best you can possibly get, in my opinion. The only thing that I would say is that this doesn't have SPF, so I use it at night, and then I make sure that I always have my SPF in the morning. And then there is the other one. This is for normal to dry skin, and then there's another one for very dry skin, and I use that throughout throughout winter because it was just amazing. It's almost like a moussey texture, and it goes onto your skin as well. And they do a serum in this too, and I happen to leave my serum in Croatia as well, so I reverted back to the double serum. But the serum in this range, in the Hydra-Essentiel range, is just also fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So I will be restocking on those because I cannot get enough of them. They make my skin amazing. So like I mentioned, with the double cleansing system that I'm using, the serum that I'm using, and the moisturizer that I'm using, I've got completely happy skin, and I'm more than happy to walk around with no makeup at all, which I think is a true testament to how well your makeup routine is working for you, how well your skincare routine is working for you rather, and I couldn't be more happy with mine. So that is going to be continuing for the next couple months without a doubt. So last products, I just need to mention a full body moisturizer. This is the Caribbean Tan Milk and Honey Tan Extender. So in essence, you're supposed to apply this to extend or prolong the effect of your tan, your Caribbean tan. I have mentioned many times that is the only self-tan I will ever do. It is so good that I refuse to go for a spray tan at a salon. Point blank refuse, I'm not interested. So that is what I do. I absolutely love it. And at the moment you can see that I don't have any tan on me. I'm just taking a little bit of a break because my skin's a bit dry at the moment. I did catch a little bit of sunburn, but this I've been keeping in my gym bag, even though I don't have a tan on at the moment, and it is the most nourishing moisturizer, and absolutely love it. So when we were in Mauritius, the family got quite burnt, and they all piled into my moisturizer. I had the one in the tube, which is also amazing, and they all plowed their way right through that. They thought it was so fantastic, and they all wanted to know where they could get more. So if you're interested in a new moisturizer for your body, this is another one that I can say it lives in my gym bag, so it must be good. And it is the Caribbean Tan Milk and Honey Tan Extender. So that's if you're looking for a new one of those. And that is it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed my February favorites. I hope you found some things interesting, and if you're looking for a particular product, I hope that this has inspired you to go and try that product. If it has, please leave a comment down below, because I love to hear your comments, and give me a thumbs up if you can, because that always helps me out. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.